How are we doing today? Time for some car music. Trying to not hit that cyclist while we drive. Alright, I'm gonna press the famous shuffle all button. Famous, I hope, by now. The concept is that I listen to some random music that's not unknown to me. I have at some point manually added an album or a release to a large playlist or a collection, and now I press play to see what I find, if it's something I actually know, remember, or have something to talk about, or if it's an album that I have saved to listen to, and by then it's more unknown to me, and we'll see where we end up. This is Threshold, the album which has Dan Svan on guest vocals at some point, I think. Slipstream, maybe. This is the song Disappear from The Reckoning, Dead Reckoning. I probably would have stumbled across the band Threshold. Yeah, I like puns. I probably would have found Threshold sooner or later, but my way into the band was through being a collector of sorts of Dan Svan releases. Road maintenance as well, so this was a special roundabout. I like all the albums I've heard by the band, although probably the most famous one from the early days, let me see if I can remember its name, Psychedelicatessen. I never found that to be particularly interesting after hearing Dead Reckoning first. and they have changed vocalists through the history of the band, and both sound, to my memory, pretty much alike, so I like them both. This is with Damien on vocals, I believe. So open up the door, and the band is from UK. All the way back in 2007. No, it was actually Andrew who sang on this album. Rest in peace, 2011. Alright, another rest in peace vocalist. One of the most hard-hitting celebrity deaths in my personal experience, when LG Petrov, famous from Entombed, passed away. This is Firespawn, his later project, together with a few other famous musicians. I can't growl. I wish I could growl. Yeah, he really surprised me with the Firespawn project. I first took notice when they announced the Fireborn project, which changed the name before the first release into Firespawn. And the surprise was his absolutely brutal vocals. He had never sounded this angry, hard, harsh. The vocals was at a totally different level than what I remembered or knew from Entombed. So at that point I started to wonder how many of the Entombed songs would sound with this style of vocals, which we will never know. But I know I mean I love Entombed for what they were, all those releases. But Firespawn was a very cool new experience from these guys, and LG in particular. This is the Undertaker from the last album, Abominate, in 2019. And I say last because I don't think they will release new music. The other guys, I have other project they play with, and yeah, because LG is not around anymore, I don't think they will resurrect the side project. But they made 3 really cool albums. Or maybe if they used Johan Hägg on vocals, that would work. They have a bit of the same timbre from the Firespawn project into Amon Amarth. Wanderer from Jomsviking 2016. I actually found this album in my local library, so I lent it, took it home and ripped the CD. It's not the CD rip we are listening to now, but I have the files. Or I did have the files for a short while anyway. I've never been a huge fan of Amon Amarth. I guess I should see them live sometime to reignite any interest I might have had. I learned about them after a few of their albums were out already. So I weren't a fan from the beginning, and when I looked into them, I found that When Odin on Our Side was the fan favorite album. So that was the one I picked up, and I wasn't disappointed, but for some reason I never continued listening to them. So I only bought With Odin on Our Side, and I might have bought Deceiver of the Gods when that came out, but no, not a big band for me. But like I said, maybe I should watch them live sometime. I hear they do put on a good show. All right. 3 songs between 4 and 5 minutes. And as this song fades out, so will this recording. So I'll catch you, anyone who's listening, if you're listening again at a later episode, I will catch you then.
It is the future that I see, and if this is truly my fate,
then so be it.
so be it.
Thank you, Johan.